Good day, and welcome to Hiroshima University's English Podcast.
広島大学イングリッシュポッドキャスト異文化ディスカッションへようこそ。この番組異文化ディスカッションでは広島大学に学ぶ留学生をゲストに招き、東広島での学生生活や身近な話題について英語で話してもらいます。今回から3回にわたりアメリカ・ネバダ州出身のジャスミンと韓国出身のジョーに登場してもらいます。第1回目の話題は韓国とネバダ。聞き手は広島大学のジョー・ラウアーさんです。それではごゆっくりどうぞ。
Hi everyone, and thanks for coming to our cross-culture talk today. I'm Joe, and it's a great pleasure for us to greet our two speakers today.Joe from South Korea.
Hello, everyone.
And Jazmin from Nevada in the United States.
Hi.
And Joe, you have a great name. It's the same as mine, but you spell it differently. It's just J-O, right?
Yes, it's just
Right.
J-O.
And for the American Joe, it's J-O-E. Anyways, can you tell us each a little about yourselves? Where are you from? What are your majors? Like that.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kyoung Jo Kim, but my name is really hard to pronounce, so I just ask people to call me Joe. I'm from South Korea. I'm currently studying at Hiroshima University in second year in the Department of Engineering.
Okay, so you're a second-year student in engineering. Good. And Jazmin?
So I'm originally from Guam, but I mostly consider Reno home. I'm a...
Reno is a city in
Oh,
Nevada?
yes, it is.
Okay, very good.
Up north.
Uh-huh.
I'm a
in the north, you
Yes.
mean? So in other words, in the south there's another city?
Oh, yes, in the south there's Las Vegas.
Yeah, so the
8
two-
hours away, though.
Right, the
so.
two big cities in Nevada. Reno in the north and Jazmin's from Reno in the north, right? And?
I'm a third-year student in linguistics.
Okay,
And
wow.
At the University of Nevada, Reno. So.
Okay, good. And how long are each of you in Japan here?
I've been in Japan for 2 years.
Wow,
Oh.
okay.
I just got here in September, and I'm only here until July. So.
Okay, very good, thank you.
Short term.
So today we're talking about South Korea and Nevada. First, can you tell us about your hometowns a little bit more in detail? And what's the weather like, for example?
So, I'm from a city called Gwangju, which is not really a famous city in Korea. It's really famous for like historical relics or temples.
Is it in the northern part of South
It's
Korea?
located in the southeastern part of South Korea,
Okay.
which is close to the city called Busan. I
Oh,
believe
yeah,
some
yeah.
people are famous with Busan or Seoul.
That's right. How far from Busan for
Like 1.5 hour drive from
a
Busan.
1.5 hour
That's
drive?
not bad.
Okay.
It's not
good.
really bad.
Okay.
So the geography is, well, Korea and Japan are like located in a similar latitude.
Uh-huh.
So the weather is pretty similar, actually.
Mm-hmm.
In summer, it's super hot, and when it's winter, it's super cold. But the difference is, I think Korea is slightly much more colder than Japan,
In the
personally,
winter.
in the winter.
That's right.
Is it humid there?
It's not really humid. It really depends on the region, though.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And Jazmin, Nevada?
So Nevada's really, really huge. Most
Okay.
people don't understand. The United States is
Right.
really big. So down south in Las Vegas, where my parents live, it can get up to like 47 degrees Celsius
Wow.
in the summer. Reno also gets pretty hot, not that hot, but
Uh-huh.
Reno is considered high desert, so there's more trees and mountains, and it's not just dirt and shrubbery. So.
Okay, very good. Can you tell us a little about the people in South
People.
Korea and Nevada? What kind of characteristics do they have, for example?
People in South Korea,
Uh-huh.
we often compare South Koreans as Italians when we compare to
Oh.
Europeans.
Okay. In what way?
In what way? Because we're, how to say, if you compare like Chinese people and Japanese people with Korean people,
Uh-huh.
we tend to be more like passionate, much more emotional,
Okay.
compulsive. But
Uh-huh.
we are the people of alcohols and hedonism. That's what I would say.
Alcohol and hedonism.
Yes.
Wow.
It's a good way to put
Okay.
it.
Are there lazy people in South Korea?
Everyone is super diligent, actually.
Oh, diligent. Everyone. Wow.
Same.
Wow. And how about the people in Nevada? What kind of characteristics or
Oh.
stereotypes do they have?
I guess like in down south, that's the thing. Las Vegas and Reno are so different. Las Vegas is like a huge like party city. Though a lot of people from California also come to Reno to party.
To Reno to party.
So it's kind of like hospitality is a big thing, but also maybe not as friendly as the stereotype. Like unless you're paying somebody, they might not be nice to you. It's kind of the vibe. But I guess like for me, the biggest culture shock was the lack of diversity in Japan. Because I've been here before, but in Nevada, there are just so many different like ethnicities and nationalities.
Different types of people, right?
And I got used to that.
And in Japan, you think people are basically the same?
No, I mean, Americans, I think, are a lot more outspoken and outgoing. And you can, talk to anybody that you're standing next to, really.
Okay, good. Let's go to history in about 1 minute. Can you explain the history of South Korea?
The history of South Korea.
Especially modern history.
Modern history. Well, the history of South Korea is really long. It started, it originated, from 2,300 BC. That's the starting of the Korean history. And then we have a lot of dynasties. And then when we talk about the modern history, of course, we have to talk about the colonization of Japan. So we got independence in 1945, and then we had a Korean War in 1950. So South Korea is I think it's the only country that is divided into two countries. With North Korea with same ethnicities.
And of course, everybody even today is worried about the North Korean problem, right?
Yes, I'm worried about North Korean problem as well. That's why we have a mandatory military service. One of the countries which implement.
Right. And how about Nevada's history in about 1 minute?
To be honest, I'm not originally from Nevada, so I had to Google these.
Okay.
I found out it's the 36th state out of 50. Something I did know was, so if you do this long drive from Las Vegas to Reno, you'll see a lot of, dinky little towns, and a lot of them have funny names like Mercury or Goldfield or Gemfield. And I was like, why are they all have these corny names? So I looked it up, and Nevada's known as the Silver State because there's a silver rush. And so you get all these weird, abandoned, creepy towns now that used to be, booming populations. And if you look at, these 1800s photos of Nevada, it's very much what the stereotypical Wild Wild West, saloons and the girls with the long dresses and the feathery headbands and stuff.
Okay. You say you're not originally from Nevada. When did you move to Nevada?
When I was 15, I moved to Las Vegas with my family.
Okay, I got it. Let's go to modern today in your places. What kind of industries or companies are famous?
In South Korea, I believe everyone knows what Samsung is.
Okay.
Samsung is the most popular electronic device company in the world.
Right.
And we also have a lot of electronic device companies such as Samsung, LG, very worldwide famous companies, and also the motor companies such as Hyundai or Kia are very famous and and what else?
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good, I think.
You hit some big ones there.
Those big ones.
Yes. And how about in Nevada? Anything?
The number one is for sure tourism. Because, casinos, service industry, even in Reno. Near Reno, there's the Lake Tahoe area, and that gets so many tourists in the summer and the winter, for skiing or for visiting the lake. Mining is actually still important, which is funny. There's a mining major at my school. You can get a master's in mining. I was like, why?
Mining major.
And also defense, because it's in the middle of nowhere, so they can do a lot of tests without killing people.
So there are Air Force
Area
bases?
51.
Yeah, a lot of Air Force. Yeah, that's why we have Area 51
out
there.
For the aliens?
Yes.
Okay, we've only got a couple minutes left here. Can you tell me a little about the food in Nevada, Jazmin? Anything?
So many. That's what I miss the most, I think, in Japan. I love Japanese food, but I miss being able to get a different kind of food every single day.
Okay.
You can just go downtown or somewhere and there's Mexican, Filipino, of course there's Japanese, all different kinds of food.
So you think that Japanese food is basically not so much variety, really?
Just the flavor palette, I think each country has its own palette of spices that they like. So.
That's right. Okay. And how about in Korea? What is some famous food?
We have a lot of famous food. Korean foods are renowned for being really spicy.
Uh-huh.
So
And we all know kimchi, right?
Yeah, the
It's
kimchi.
sweet here. I was
yeah,
so sad.
that's what I also miss about Korea is like Japanese kimchi. I would say it's not really an authentic kimchi for me.
Uh-huh.
They're
Okay,
really
so
sweet.
Japanese kimchi is kind of sweet.
It is
Okay.
very sweet. It's very Japanese style oriented kimchi.
Okay.
There are also like famous foods such as like my favorite Korean foods are chicken,
Uh-huh.
like fried chicken, not like
Oh.
Kentucky Fried Chicken
Oh.
style chicken. We have a lot of types of like seasonings such as like soy seasonings or like
okay.
spicy
I'm
sauce.
hungry.
And the most important thing is like the foods in Korea can be delivered anywhere, anytime. That's the thing I really most miss about Korea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, cool. Okay, and our final question today, can you tell us a little about the tourist spots? We already talked about Las Vegas a little. Any other nature spots or anything?
Oh, yes. I
Uh-huh.
actually used to think Nevada was really ugly when I first moved there.
Uh-huh.
But this summer especially, I like fell in love with the state. There's the Lake Tahoe area. There's Mount Charleston right outside Las Vegas.
Why is the Lake Tahoe area good?
They've said it's one of the most beautiful lakes in the entire country. Part of it
Okay.
is actually in California, so if you were to cross the lake,
Uh-huh.
you would cross the border.
And does it have forests around it?
Oh,
and things
there's
like that? Right,
there's like
right.
huge forests, a bunch of mountains, so a lot of people like to go skiing and snowboarding.
Okay. And the other place that you just mentioned?
Mount Charleston.
Right. What is that?
It's right outside Las Vegas, so if
Okay.
you ever need a break from the strip, it's a really nice getaway. There's also skiing there
Oh,
for some
okay.
reason.
Skiing.
It's
Okay.
funny.
And that also has forests around
Yes,
it? Right.
yes, that's what
so
I love.
Nevada is not only deserts, right? And how about Korea? What are a couple top tourist spots?
So when people go to Korea, people mostly visit Seoul or Busan. But frankly, I don't think Seoul has like kind of like a tourist spot. Seoul is good for the shopping spot, but I wouldn't say it's for if you want to experience some Korean culture. It's not really like I'm advertising my hometown, but
Uh-huh.
I would say my hometown Gwangju,
Okay.
which is often compared as Japan's Nara or Kyoto,
Oh.
has a lot of
tagline.
Yeah, the tagline exactly. It used to be the capital city of the dynasty of Korea, so
Ah.
it has a lot of temples.
Uh-huh.
It has Korea's first observatory,
Oh wow.
and also the Buddha statue. So they have a lot of like Buddhist oriented like cultural relics. So please visit our hometown if you want to come to Korea.
Okay, very good. Unfortunately, we're out of time, but we see that Korea and Nevada have some very interesting places. And everyone in the near future, if you go there, this next coming vacation, if you go there, you'll really have a good time. And we'll be back with Jazmin and Joe again next month for another talk. See you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
いかがでしたか？2人のふるさとネバダと韓国の風土や人々について紹介してもらいました。ラスベガスの華やかな雰囲気でおなじみのネバダと日本と歴史的につながりの深い韓国、どちらも見どころがいっぱいのようですね。次回以降もジャズミンとジョーのお二人にはさらにいろいろと語ってもらいましょう。それでは次回の異文化ディスカッションまでごきげんよう。